Most of us don't wake up and think, I'm going to avoid someone today. We just get used to the distance. We learn which topics to skip, which invitations to politely decline, and which aisles at church to help us avoid awkward greetings. After a while, it feels normal. Normal enough that we stop asking whether it's healthy. Maybe you've had that experience where you run into someone you haven't spoken to in months. You smile, exchange a quick greeting, and maybe even make a small joke. And afterwards, in the car or late at night, something inside you whispers, that wasn't whole. There was a crack beneath the surface that the conversation didn't quite hide. And the longer it sits there, the more you begin to wonder if you've been calling something peace that isn't really peace at all. What we rarely notice is the quiet cost of settling for distance. Relationships that once felt natural now feel calculated. You think through what to say, how much to reveal, what not to bring up, and trust doesn't vanish overnight. It thins out, strand by strand. You start rehearsing conversations in your head, imagining what you might say, how they might react, and then almost every time you decide, it's not worth it. This is how distance becomes a habit, not chosen aggressively, chosen gently, chosen quietly, chosen just enough to keep the peace, or at least the appearance of it. Maybe you've said things like, oh, we're fine, or we just don't talk much anymore, or it's easier to keep things light, and maybe all of those feel true, but sometimes easier only means quieter and not better. Think about how many relationships drift like this. Siblings who once shared everything now keep everything shallow. Friendships that used to carry warmth now survive on memories. Church members who once prayed together now avoid meaningful eye contact. Not because there was a major blow up, but because something small went unaddressed, and then something else, and then something else, until the silence became the safest option. Every one of us is familiar with this kind of peace, the kind that doesn't disrupt anything, the kind that doesn't require courage, the kind that lets us avoid vulnerability, the kind that keeps the waters calm but the heart unsettled. It feels safe, but it never feels whole.